Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone. Today we will present a legend story with the title Lagolo from Group 1. The member Amelia Safara, Amir Syakban, Sabita Akilau, and Wildan Mubarak Dewi Saputra. In a village in Bima, West Nusa Tenggara, there lived a wealthy couple who were childless. After much prayer, they were finally blessed with a son named Lagolo, meaning path opener, with the hope that he would grow up to be a brave man, clear land, and lead the community. However, these hopes were turned upside down. Lagolo grew up to be a spoiled, lazy, whiny child who was reluctant to help his parents. He even liked to fake and tease his friends, making his parents ashamed and sad. When Lagolo was 17 years old, the dry season arrived, and the tradition of Ngalowawi, wilbur hunting, was a mandatory duty for adult boys. Despite his reluctance, Lagolo was eventually forced to join the hunting by his father. During the journey, Lagolo grew tired and separated from the group. He became lost in the brush, entertained only by the sound of ho-ho coming from the fruit. Could it have been the wind passing through the gaps in the trunk or the fruit? He then reflected on his mistake and vowed to change if he ever made it home. In his isolation, Lagolo met a hunter named Sandari. Sandari took him on an adventure and taught him life skills: fast running, agile tree climbing, clearing fruits, and sharpshooting like an eagle. One day, they arrived at a village holding a skill competition, and the pledge Lagolo participated and easily defeated the other participants in the running, tree climbing, and archery competition. The king was impressed and asked what reward Lagolo wanted. Humbly, Lagolo replied that he simply wanted to return to his village and see his parents. The king then ordered his soldiers to find Lagolo home village. It didn't take long for Lagolo to meet his parents, apologize, and promise to change. He was overjoyed to see Lagolo return, and he has now become a diligent child, helping him clear farmland and garden, befitting his birth name.
Di sebuah desa di Bima, Nusa Tenggara Barat, hiduplah pasangan suami istri yang kaya namun belum dikaruniai anak. Setelah lama berdoa, mereka akhirnya dikaruniai seorang putra yang diberi nama Lagolo. Artinya pembuka jalan, harapan agar ia kelak menjadi pria gagah, membuka lahan, dan memimpin masyarakat. Namun harapan tersebut terbalik. Lagolo tumbuh menjadi anak yang manja, pemalas, suka merengek, dan enggan membantu orang tua. Ia bahkan suka berkelahi dan mengajak teman-temannya, membuat orang tuanya malu dan sedih. Ketika usia Lagolo menginjak 17 tahun, tiba musim kemarau, di mana tradisi Ngalowawi, yang artinya berburu babi hutan, merupakan tugas wajib bagi anak laki-laki dewasa. Meski enggan, Lagolo akhirnya dipaksa ikut berburu oleh ayahnya. Dalam perjalanan, Lagolo lelah dan terpisah dari rombongan. Ia lalu tersesat di hutan, hanya dihibur oleh suara angin dari buah-buahan. Mungkinkah tadi adalah angin yang lewat celah batang atau buah? Ia kemudian merenungi kesalahan selama ini dan berjanji untuk berubah jika berhasil pulang. Dalam keadaan terasing, Lagolo bertemu seorang pemburu bernama Sandari. Sandari mengajaknya berpetualang, sekaligus mengajar Lagolo keterampilan hidup, berlari cepat, memanjat pohon dengan gesit, membuka hutan, serta kemampuan memanah tajam seperti elang. Suatu hari, mereka tiba di sebuah desa yang mengadakan lomba ketangkasan di istana. Lagolo berpartisipasi dan dengan mudah mengalahkan peserta lain dalam lomba lari, panjat pohon, dan memanah. Sang raja terkesan dan menanyai apa hadiah yang diinginkan Lagolo. Dengan rendah hati, Lagolo menjawab bahwa ia hanya ingin kembali ke desanya dan bertemu orang tuanya. Raja kemudian memerintahkan prajuritnya untuk mencarikan desa asal Lagolo. Tak butuh waktu lama, Lagolo berhasil bertemu orang tuanya, menyampaikan permintaan maaf dan berjanji akan berubah. Sangat bahagia melihat Lagolo kembali dan kini menjelma menjadi anak yang rajin, membantunya membuka lahan pertanian dan berkebun sesuai dengan nama yang diberikan saat lahir.
Story structure, orientation. They lived a husband and wife who were blessed with a son, Mehmet Lagolo, which means pet opener. Complication. When Lagolo was 17 years old, he refused to carry out the tradition of Ngalowawi or hunting billboard. Climax. When Lagolo felt tired and spurted from his group, he got lost in the forest alone.
Resolution. When Lagolo had completed all the challenges and competitions for the king, he finally won and got the prize he wanted. As a prize, he wanted to return to the village and meet his parents. 5. Coda. After Lagolo met with his friends, he apologized and promised to change.
The moral of the story. 1. There's always an opportunity to change, even if you have made many mistakes. 2. Hard work and discipline will pave the way to success and happiness, both for yourself and your family. 3. Devotion to your present is the key to family harmony and prosperity.
So, these values can be linked to the verses of the Quran and Hadith that I mentioned earlier. For example, 1. Quran Surah An-Najm 39, which means, and that humans only obtain what they have worked for, in keeping with Lagolo's hardcore. 2. Hadith, regret is 17, our Ahmad and Ibnu Majah. This hadith is in accordance with Lagolo, who realized and regretted his mistakes and laziness.